plant yourself beside the river. Each of you, descendant of some past-known traveler, has been paid for. Bought, sold, stolen, arriving on a nightmare, praying for a dream. Here, root yourselves beside me. I am that tree planted by the river, which will not be moved.
Yes, it's me. I'm back. I had no plans to be doing a review of this programme. I haven't watched this programme since it first aired in 2018. But I just so happened to be sitting down with my daughter last night, and she was watching the pre-casting of this, and I just couldn't help myself. I thought to myself, Lynn, maybe you should. So as well as doing my review on Married at First Sight Australia, I shall now be doing a review on this too. From watching the pre-casting show, I'm going to start by going down the list of our cast members and giving a quick review of what I see. By the way, these will be my own personal opinions, my first impressions. So here we go. Starting off with the men. First of all, we have Frank, who's 35. He's a beverage brand owner. He said his last relationship lasted for a total of 4.5 years. But then on the other hand, he turns around and says, I say what I want, I do what I want. That phrase just sort of threw me. And I thought, not too sure you're looking for anything serious right now. He's looking for someone that's very much a socialite like himself, that can work a room. And at the same time, he wants somebody that he can chill at home with. I don't know. He comes across a bit cocky as well to me, which I'm not feeling. So that's my first impression anyway of him. So we're just going to have to wait and see how he gets on. Next we have Corey, who is 40 and a gym owner. Dear. I didn't know where to start with this one. I'm just going to say it. Player. Not going to waste my time. Player. Moving on. We have Phil, who's 37 and he's an entrepreneur. He's looking for the Michelle and Barack relationship. Something about him I liked. Not going to beat about the bush. He's looking for love. He's ready to love. Next we have Cornelius, who's 39 and he's an electrical engineer. He comes across like somebody with very strong family values, and he was raised in the country, very religious. He wants to get to know the person before he jumps into bed with them. That's what he said. Yes. And I understand that. That makes sense to me. I like that sort of standing in a man. That makes sense to me. So for him to say that, he's got a yes from me already. He's not looking for the one night stands, the situationships, any of that nonsense. So we'll just have to see how he gets on in this process. Moving on to Walter, who is 46 and also an entrepreneur. Now, Walter, I like you. I do. There's something about you that feels organic, very genuine. I hope you don't switch. And make me regret what I'm saying. But I like you. And he mentioned about his wife dying, if I remember rightly, 18 months after they got married. Yeah, that sort of pulled at my heartstrings. That was back in 2003, if I remember rightly. So he hasn't had a relationship, well, a proper relationship, let's put it that way, for a good 15, 18 years. Wow. Walter, I'm rooting for you. Please don't let me down, because I've got you as my favourite. Next we have Dante, who is 38, a deputy superintendent. His VT said he dreamed of the college sweetheart, with the white picket fence, 2.5 kids, and to live happily ever after. That's really where he was going with that. But he ended up with 3 kids by 3 different women. How did you get there? How did you get there? This started off so well. I thought, oh, he sounds interesting. And then I heard that and I thought, red flag, red flag, red flag. Oh, Dante. What on earth went wrong? Oh, they pulled you in, these women. I'm going to say it that way. I hope I'm right, because I'm still rooting for you as well. I don't know why, even though there's that big red flag. Something about you comes across very genuine. The thing that pulled me back in was you talking about being at one with nature, meditating, all about the inner shell, not the outer shell. I thought, you may have something here. So you're not all about aesthetics, and you're not into the nightlife, as you said, not into the clubbing scene. I thought, maybe there's a chance. So again, I'm rooting for you too. Next we have Carrington, who is 33. He's a nightlife restaurateur, something along those lines. His relationships have been not what you call relationships, they've been situationships. The last relationship he had was over 6 years ago, and he has a child from that. He wasn't ready for the relationship back then, but he says he's ready now. I don't know. I wish I could believe you. I'm just not too sure you're ready. But I'm not going to count my losses just yet with you. I'm going to wish you luck. But there's a big but. Next we have Tyrone, who's 44. He works in cyber security. He's also ex-military. Something about Tyrone I liked. Not too sure what. He did talk about how he grew. His parents were married for 20 plus years. And later when he found out the marriage wasn't what he thought it was, it sort of fractured his image of what women are like. Because his mum was having men coming in and out the house for I don't know how many years. And yeah, that sort of broke him. So his vision of women was very much, they're all like his mum. But he's had therapy for it. He's hopefully come out the other side and he's ready to love. So, as he said, not all women are the same. So, I'm rooting for Tyrone. Yeah, Tyrone, I'm rooting for you. Fingers crossed, you'll find someone. Next we have Lamont, who is 44. He's also in cybersecurity. And he also does open mic. When I heard that bit, I thought, oh, you're a dark horse. Very interesting. I won't put the two together, but very interesting. So that makes me know he's all about the poetry, the romance, just by him saying open mic. All of a sudden, Love Jones comes in my head. Yes, Love Jones. Lamont was once married. He married very young at the age of 22. And his partner cheated on him, he said. Dear. I think early 20s for marriage is too young anyway. You don't know your head at that age, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say. No, I don't agree with it. But anyway, that's my opinion. Mr. Lamont, I'm rooting for you. You deserve what you're looking for. Moving on to the last of our men, we have Naeem. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Naeem. He's 40 and he's a program manager. Naeem looks like he's going to be a problem. And when I say problem, I'm talking about he's picky. His list was they have to be athletic, preferably Caribbean, dark-skinned, little or no makeup, and have natural hair. Dear. Very hard to come by in this day and age. Very hard to come by. I don't know how he's going to find it. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. But then again, let me take back my words. If you are in the Caribbean, you may find it. If you were in the UK, again, you may find it. But being where you are, I can't see it. Anyway, Naeem, I'm going to wish you all the luck in the world because you're going to need it. So this is where I'm going to leave it for now. I will come back with part 2 very shortly for the women. If you like what you've heard, please like, comment and subscribe. Till next time.